in example 3, it says there is an observer which is 1.5 meter tall. This is the observer and sees 2.5 meter away from a chimney. So this distance from here to here, it is given as 28.5. And the angle of elevation of the top of the chimney from our eyes, that means this is the angle of elevation, is 45 degree. What is the height of the tree? So we have to get this height of this chimney, right? So for that, we need to redraw this figure. First, you need to, in your answer sheet, you should redraw this figure. Let's say, first I made this as the base, this be the tower, and say first, this be the height of the observer, and then join this with the top of the tower to make an angle of elevations. Make sure you draw a horizontal here, and let's name it first. So we'll name accordingly. It is A, B, this is C, this is D, this is E. And this being the angle of elevation mentioned as 45 degree. What else you know? That the observer is 1.5 meter tall. So we'll take this as 1.5. By property of parallelogram, we can say this also is 1.5. Further, is being mentioned that the observer is 28.5 meter away from the base of this chimney. Now, these are vertical, so should make this 90 degree over here. Now, what do we have to get is the height of this chimney. That means we have to get this length from here till here. This is what we are required to find out. Now, we can take this AE, which is missing here, as X, and then we will apply one more thing. As you know that by property of parallelogram, the length of DE should be equal to CB. Observe here, by using property of parallelogram, we can say this length should be equal to this length. And now we will write both of them as it is equal to 28.5. So first we will apply trigonometric ratio in the triangle. The triangle which we are going to consider here is triangle, right triangle. This is right triangle ADE. As we know that we are going to obtain a relation between the perpendicular and the base, we should apply tan or cot. So let's say tan 45. So tan 45 is perpendicular, which is AE, over the base, which is DE. Tan 45, whose value is 1, the length of AE is what we have taken as X, and DE is 28.5. So by cross multiplication, we'll get X is equal to 28.5 meter. Now, as you can see in the question, that we have to get this whole length from here till here. And from the figure, it is well visible that in order to find the length of AB, we should write AE plus BE. We know the length of AE, which is just calculated, that is X only. X is AE, which is 28.5 plus BE, which is 1.5. So if you add, what you'll get this as 30 meters. So the final answer for this height of the tree, height of the chimney is 30 meters.